Welcome. We are back at Pedham. We're on hole 4. Steve Bastin playing up the fairway. Currently 2 down in the semi-final to Bobby Hopkinson. So Bastin, that's fine. Just going to settle there. I think that stays up. I think she stays up. Hopkinson, as that ball settles, Hopkinson is in the little valley on the right hand side. So, both played 2. Work to do, I would say. Yeah, it's you to play, Bob. Hopkinson to play the other semi-final. Roy Roberts and Ant Brolia. Roberts 3-1 to the good. So, Hopkinson, just lag it up there. It's a good shot. 2 up, Hopkinson. So that's all he needs to do. Needs to make Bastin work. So Steve Bastin. So all our groups are waiting to start the final. All our categories, should I say. So Bastin. Does he like it? I'm watching in. No, he doesn't. He's missed. Not happy. So Hopkinson is only 2 meters. Bastin 3.5. So Steve Bastin. Bastin centre cup. So Hopkinson for half to keep his 2-0 lead. Doesn't miss from there. Say Duff. So Andrew Duffy didn't make it out the group stages, won the leisure course. So 17th place finish for Duffy. Which in the big picture isn't actually horrendous. So hole 6, we'll try and get over the back. I think I can get through here. I'll drop down to hole 6. I'm not sure yet. We have found him.
I'm alive.
He's alive. So they played down the 5th. So hole's ticking away.
So my belly button.
No, it's thunder and lightning, mate. If it does kick off quite bad, we will empty the course. So we are under a lightning threat at the minute. So hopefully it's just around the edge of us at the minute.
Two down, sir.
So 2 down. So Roy Roberts 3-1 to the good against National Tour champion Ambrolia. Basting, Tiger Line. I like that. As Bobby Fischer do this exact same thing. It does give Bastion a slight advantage. So we'll follow this down. And then we'll go and catch. Players. Apologies, it is a signal is a little bit dips out down here, so if it gets any worse, I'll go somewhere else. Hopefully, we can see this hole through. So Hopkinson, probably not a bad lead. Bastin, very good lead. So Hopkinson, there's work to do here. This is not. So Bastin's just asked the question here. So Hopkinson sets that off onto that golf green. Perhaps could have done with a fraction more, but that's pretty good. No, if you catch that golf green left, you're probably a meter, and then it's gone. So there's a door slightly open here for Bastin. The weight's good. He wants it to creep left. The shot was excellent. So it's a tapping gimme. So Hopkinson gives Bastin that. He's not missing that from there. Really good effort actually from Bastin, but these are the shots you have to take out as the holes creep away. So Hopkinson for half. A little bit in this. Just be positive. You can just go out and flag. He knows what he's going to do. Hopkinson. In she goes, stays 2 to the good. So we're going to head round to 7 and we'll meet these guys round there. So our women's final. This is the +55 third place playoff. Mustafa has teed off early due to going on a flight back to Turkey. So Ian Oliver is his opponent. Great weekend for Ian. Great weekend for both of them. So Oliver, boom. Very good. Very good. So that's the third place in the +55. For those here before, have a safe flight. Take care, Mustafa. So we are going to go through this way. So our women's final consists of Michaela Hill, Claire Williams. Our senior plus final, Mike Stokes, Mark Eggleston. Senior final, Glyn Cook, Justin Yeats. Junior final. So we're playing hole 7 green, bro. Yeah, has work to do, and them holes are disappearing. So Brolia, long on the path. I'm guessing they're both here for 2. Robert's not in a bad position there. It's quite a straight shot. Needs something good. I'm not sure that's. Roberts can take his relief backwards. Brody has got the hump in the way. So, Roy Roberts living out the fairy tale. 2 up. Brolia is left with. Played excellent this weekend, Brolia. So, Roy Roberts, this to put 1 foot in the final. It's not the worst in the situation. So, in these markings, Brolia now's got to take on this hump. He's got to roll it. But you can't be silly aggressive in these situations. Get the read. Slope does go left to right as we're looking at it. So it's always going to feed towards us. This Brolia pace. No, it's not going to come that much. So this match is slipping away from that Brolia. You give that a go in fairness. Brolia misses. Done. So, game, set, match. Roberts moves to the final. Brolia third place playoff. Probably lost more holes in that game than the entire weekend.
Yeah, I could do it. Played that off stream. Off that, yeah, missed.
Yes, that's the game, isn't it? So, Roberts awaits the winner. Hopkinson 2-0 up against Bastin. So, don't really want to walk. They make their way. So, Hopkinson still 2 to the good. Roberts awaits. Here's Roy Roberts. Got 1 foot in the England squad. So Hopkinson up the slope, big strike. Playing very well actually, Bobby. So that's the key with this hole. Give the second shot easy.
At least bit 1-3 over 1. That's on the green.
So Bastin, power, walking. He's reached the golf green. That's a monstrous strike from Steve Bastin. He's had a couple of little sniffs, Bastin. He's now got to take him out.
I can argue that he probably not longest on tour.
Yeah. So bad. Take third place.
I'm happy to.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just on 6 to go back to 1. Maybe. They could. Good chance.
So we move on. So one semi-final finished. We're going to go straight now. Catch up with this lot. This is the first match. Third place playoff in the juniors. So no rest now. Go. Back, go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So hot. So Hopkinson, not longest on tour no more. Just got offside her. There's work in this, by the way. This will pull you right and left. The weight, all about the weight. That looks pretty good to me, in fairness. A little bit short. The slope straight off to the path, which has caught so many people out. I think he's got away with that. So Bastin, he's got to get it. like we say, the holes are ticking away. Bastin's pretty much coming a metre left of the pin. At a nice pace. It will lag up a couple of metres from the hole. So hole 7, not many more opportunities left. You feel this is a slight door open. Ajar, it's not open. I think the line's better, the pace is better. It's tracking. It's in the hole. It can have a Bastin shuffle. Outstanding from Steve Bastin, back in the game. So it goes down to 1 in it, 2 to play. There's not much you can do about them, is there? But the pace was quality. The pace was quality. So hole 8, 2 to go. Hopkinson 1 to the good. The junior final, Harrison Baker, Connor Bennett. But we'll stick with the semi, and then we're going to pick up the finals as they're all starting to enter the course. Give you all the information we can. Steve Bastin, nicely shaped. That needs to settle. Doesn't want to go too far. He's found the trap. So Hopkinson.
I don't think I hit that.
You hit that bit hard, I think.
I don't think I did. That's the problem. I think I did.
Hopkinson is sensible, words not often put together. But that's sensible. Credit where it is due. So we know from the earlier broadcasts that bunker is a pain. So we'll follow this down. We'll have a quick look at what they've got to play, and we're going to make our way to the green. So Hopkinson, I think, has a lineup. Not so sure, actually. Yes, I think he has. So Hopkinson has a line to the flag. That is what he's looking at. He couldn't have gone much more. A Bastin is in the trap. So we're going to walk around, leave these guys in peace. So Hopkinson lines up to my left. Thought he'd have waited for me, but he hasn't. So Hopkinson, shot 2. Good pace. Ooh, he's picked up. I don't think it's not end of the world there. Not when your opponent is in the trap. We've seen very, very few people come up and down from that bunker and kill it within putting distance. Very few. It's very difficult. The slope on a green makes it hard. So I think that's pretty good from Hopkinson. But it has to be said, the seniors have put the men to shame on this hole this weekend. So Bastin, he has been in there twice this weekend. It's hard to get the right shot. And you know what? That's pretty good. That's as good as I've seen coming out of that bunker, in fairness.
Unbelievable.
That's very, very good from Bastin. Very impressive. 1.5 meters to go. Hopkinson. Just while he's lining that up, but a little. So Hopkinson marks. No gimmies now. We know this. If the weight isn't quite right, it's going to dive left. 6-8 inches before the hole, it will drop very quickly to our left. Bobby's right. But if you're too brave, it can go very wrong. This has got to be a good putt. And it is a good putt. It's a very good putt. So they go into the last. Hopkinson stays one in front. So Basti marches off. Someone call Hopkinson a taxi.
Pop's having a little sit.
Basti wants to get on with it. One down. Roy Roberts awaits the winner. As the weekend comes to climax. Been a good weekend, I think.
Very good weekend. Great FootGolf play. Weather's held up.
Lovely today, isn't it?
Yeah. Nice and muggy. No rain.
And that's the Grand Prix. British Grand Prix is under threat for rain. We're in glorious sunshine. So Bastin, the pass right side of the bunker. Good strike. Good strike, Bastin. That's all you need to do. And then if you're Dan James, you sink it from there.
It's like earlier.
So Hopkinson just needs to go through the motions now. No mistakes.
We're not getting there for two.
I do think Hopkinson could reach this.
100%.
So Hopkinson. Does he get some sense? Shape. That's all it needs. Firm side foot. Down the right side. So we now need a bit of brilliance from Bastin or a mistake from Hopkinson. Yeah. 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 So here we go. So pin located, new location, back of the green, good location. This gonna chase it up the slope of the golf green. We're gonna go round out the way and get behind the pin. Let's see this unfold. Bastin, one of the most informed players in the country at the minute. Fairness, big win at the Wiltshire. Last time out. Worst case, he's going to get top 4. Same as Brogier. Brogier season slowly got underway. As the rain just starts. So, Steve Bastin. It's the exact position. Dan James hold this. About 1.5 meters right as we look. I don't think the line's bad. And the pace, just too pacey. The line was spectacular. Oh, absolutely. The line was perfect. It was just so hot. So now, so Bastin, he got the line, just didn't quite get the pace. He'll be happy with that. He's got to be happy with that. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. So Hopkinson, he knows he's 2 from there for a place in the final. Again, he's seen the line. He knows the line, to be fair. And he started out wide. That's going to stay out wide, actually. It's going to leave a little bit of work. Oh, my Lord. Now then, I've not seen anybody do this. I don't think it goes too far. Bastin was praying for hurricane winds then. So good from Hopkinson. I'd like to think he played for that, but I'm not sure. So Hopkinson, this for a place in the final to face Roy Roberts. So big moments. Hopkinson's in the final. Very well done. Good game. Bastin pushed him all the way. So Bastin will play Brolia for a 3rd place playoff. Guys, make yourself back to the first and then we'll get going. So Hopkinson or Roberts will be in Mexico next year. Hold on.
Shot 7 again.
So there you go. That's the semi-finals complete. We're going to make our way up to pick up all the 3rd places and finals. Do we have a score, gentlemen?
And 1 up with this to play.
So Mustafa just wants a quick trophy before he gets on the plane. Mustafa chasing up that green. We've just seen Bastin do the same shot. Just settle. Oliver's far right. So advantage Mustafa. Right, finish strong and have a safe flight. See you later. So we head back. We're going to pick up the juniors first. Then the women and the seniors. And the super seniors, I think, in that order. So Bobby Hopkinson, Roy Roberts is the men's final. Brolia and Bastin, 3rd place playoff. Very little room for manoeuvre or error in 9-hole match play. But of course it's true. What you see is what you get. No complaints. So I can see a group. Somebody on 7. Not the juniors. So it's been another excellent weekend, this time in the southeast of England. Looking across the 3rd place. playoff in the women. Joanne Carr, Hannah Chambers. Chambers drives up the fourth. We'll try and dot round and get you a bit of every bit of action. Michaela Hill on the third green. Playing Claire Williams. Joanne Carr playing position. Let's give you a little look at this bunker. This is what you're looking at from the tee. It's really deep. The lips are fierce. There's not many people make the choice to take that on. Just isn't worth it. That's all 8. So Michaela Hill puts to my left and a little fist pump. So I can see an orange eye pro. That is Harrison Baker's. Been a little star this weekend, Harrison. He's had a fantastic event. This is the final third playoff is God, it's warm. Did you know they're on about cancelling the bloody Grand Prix at Silverstone?
Oh, they're all racing.
Are they racing?
Yeah, free to practice.